What am I gonna say? Am I gonna disagree with you after you say that? It'd be a pretty awful thing to say.
God, yo, pop it off here from Minnesota. That in region love, you gotta see, you gotta love it, you gotta love it.
Outside of the hero Ditto, is the Kazuya Ditto the most volatile or luck-based in a sense?
Maybe.
It might actually
It's a
be
really
the
good
Ganon
point.
Ditto.
Ganon Ditto, Steve Ditto is crazy. It used to be like that, and then Steve's just like get the lead again now.
Yeah, they just realized they don't have to approach.
We like I don't know if you know Bullboard Bob.
I've heard.
He's one of MDBA's better Steves right now. He just like built a 6-high wall against Steve and the Steve Ditto.
He's building it the whole way up.
He's really good at it too.
I mean, fair enough, because Steve kind of has to get a little close to break the wall, so
Yeah, that's true.
he might actually die here. No, Samus is just heavy enough to get away with that DI.
Samus's floatiness makes like weird things happen if he hits it sometimes. So
Die here. Wow, that killed with good DI?
that was like 90 before the last hit.
That's crazy.
That's Todd. Might die here. Yeah. Tough position to be in.
Slightly smaller lead.
Got so much ground to go.
Okay, man.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
Bro wants to go home as well.
Go in, man. We love Mario. Big ups Mario. This is one of the only, I believe, one of the only Minnesota players. The top 8? What do you think about
Yeah,
this?
these two are. Let's see.
This is Minnesota no matter what. Mitchell's fighting.
Maestro's to win his set. Atreus is in, but you can count Atreus however you want. The winner of the C. Caleb Jackson set, which I feel like I actually don't know.
It was New York? I don't know. Somewhere in Tri-State, I thought.
But either way, the winner of that has to beat Slicey, and I think that'll be an uphill battle. I know nothing about Slicey, but they look pretty good.
Silsey.
Silsey.
I thought it was Slicey 2 and 3 yesterday, actually.
Oh yeah, I'm just
I
like
could not hate.
it's a S. Yeah,
It's just, there's like I and L next to each other is like,
yeah. You just kind of assume.
my vision sucks. I need to go back to the optometrist. But yeah, like Mayonnaise C. Caleb. Because the winners, it's 2 Wisconsin, 1 Maryland. Chicago. 1 Illinois, I guess. It's Chicago.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I'm in
Wait, who's the Chicago?
Angela.
Oh, Angela. Who's that real quick?
Angela.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw people screaming for the combo.
So there was like a big, or not big, these upset pathers. What happened? Obviously, I think I want to play here.
But still.
Credit.
Context, like,
We usually do that.
you press it either way.
Yes. Now you gotta play it.
Don't get grabbed here. Just get off that platform.
Oh, yeah, SpacecrafT getting a decent here. I like it now. When I was watching Doug earlier, just a lot of like reach for this.
Yo. Yeah, I think so.
Hey, yeah, that's not,
Wow,
lead
that
there.
random setup.
Do you believe that SpacecrafT took just kind of all falling over?
Yeah, Jaren's just kind of like. It's not like he's the best player not dying, but he's just so solid. Especially when it's kind of these like matches that would be upsets, quote unquote.
One thing that's crazy to me is that I've been watching around NBA basketball for a bit. I just can't believe his name is not Doug or Todd. And he just like chose those names and thought they were like funny or something.
Yeah.
Big up though.
Did you know that someone involved with the UMN esports team, their name is Doug Boone?
Doug Bean? That's you know what? Big ups Doug Bean.
True.
That's like Doug's, you gotta own that name.
You do have to own that name.
like in the big 2026, Boone is not a favorable last name.
There was a guy at my high school there was a teacher. I never had him because he was kind of after when I would have had him. He was a freshman teacher. His name was Mr. Bussy.
That's unfortunate.
One of my other high school teachers had a Supreme Court case.
I had a couple of that. I was from like Bum Maryland.
Teachers who had Supreme Court cases?
Supreme Court, well, I guess not. They're just like, you know.
I'm like,
No,
I would believe you, but that's.
I don't know if it's. I guess I just think about Supreme Court. I just heard court. What was the Supreme Court case?
It was Murr versus Wisconsin. Basically, it was about.
CPL takes it over mayonnaise.
Everyone was very happy. Sunshine and rainbows.
But what did Murr do? Did he win the case?
No, he lost.
Did he deserve it?
I think it was decided correctly based on the wording of the Constitution, but it's the wrong rule.
What was it?
It's kind of it's a little technical. It's like basically his family bought 2 plots of land, but when they passed it down, they passed it together, and they wanted to split up the plots to sell it, and they weren't allowed to. Yes.
Because I had a couple teachers like have relationships with their students, but that's like mostly it. We had like that's it. Yeah, that's actually it. And that happened like
We had some nicknames for some of our teachers that probably are a bit fucked up. They were fucked up. Like,
that's high school.
yeah, it's high school.
Like that. Our full course teacher, when I graduated, he ran off with one of the freshly graduated seniors and left his wife and kid. So like, we got that one. We had the janitor. There was like an incident where like I had a science teacher for one day in my junior year, and then day 2 they were like, oh, she's like talking with the police about something. We're gonna have a substitute for that. And I had that substitute for the whole year. I don't know what happened with that.
I had a college professor who just like disappeared after the first week of class. Like not actually disappeared, but like they just never showed up to the campus again. Someone else has to take it over.
I've had like, there's like some like professional writing class I took where the teacher just stopped having class in the last 5 minutes, like after the midterm.
You all got it.
I think it was just like a you guys got it thing. Because we just had a final after that. It was really busy. It's like one of those classes where if you just do the work, you'll probably get an A.
Yeah. We're in the blender.
Yeah. Bad.
No cross up, but. I wonder how long we're gonna run side speed for.
This might be the last one. I assume
we're probably gonna run some of top 8. I really hope so. These top 8s take a while.
Well,
even if it's just some loser sets.
We got 2 weird zoners winners, and then everything else is like, we won that actually.
Let's go. I know that guy.
We're supposed to see a couple more out this weekend. People aren't just me and Joe. Joe like half counts.
Yeah. Joe, you could really put either way depending on which team you like more.
I mean, he's definitely more MPBA if anything, but like him coming out here is not a surprise. I think that's the main thing. We're supposed to have our Kirby Player Fest to come out.
I need to start getting VODs from their recording stuff uploaded. I'll do that after this set. Kind of recuperate. You watch any sports?
Yeah. I was really into college basketball until everything went horrible for me. That was not when I did my bracket, but I watched MLB, NBA.
Yeah, I've been getting into. I was a sports ball guy. I'd call it sports ball, but I've been watching some basketball in the last like year and a half. It's fun, especially since we have ants.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm NorCal sports. I'm from.
So just to double check, would that be the Warriors and Kings?
Yeah, I'm a Kings fan because I want to be different.
I'm sorry.
Horrible decision when I was like 5. Then I'm a Giants fan, and they won like 3 World Series in my lifetime. That was pretty cool. San Jose Sharks are horrible.
Minnesota's gonna. The Wolves will probably they have a good chance to win one. Which
Wolves are cool. I like the Wolves. All things considered, like I won't cheer for them,
they're a funny team.
but like Ant's cool. Lifetime KG, that guy was a beast.
They are not a serious basketball. The current Wolves are not a serious basketball team in terms of like the level that they should be at in a sense.
I really want them to do like I want Ant to be really good just because I want them to, like this
He smells so fun.
the new face of like
Yeah, don't want to be a you don't want to be a 7-footer.
I like Wemby. Wemby's cool. I'm like if I had to cheer for a different basketball team.
They're
No,
running
no,
that
wait,
on
SpacecrafT. Hold up.
Wait a second.
SpacecrafT up 2-1
Top
right
8,
now,
I think a
Todd.
C tier.
Yeah, this is a C tier. Could have been a B tier if certain people showed up.
Who we will not name.
We can name
We can name them. No one cares.
Atomic School. It's not. It's really not his fault. He couldn't come out. Same with Loaf. Bella Boy just didn't want to play. Peasy. He's points probably.
Probably. He's good. I played against him at MUI and he played the worst. I've gotten out of state for 3 tournaments ever.
Yeah.
One of them was a local, and one of them was in literally closer than some of the tournaments I traveled to in state.
Minnesota.
But I played T-Easy at MUI. I don't know if you heard about that tournament. It was just a random C tier that was like really scuffed. It was an invitational.
Yeah, we love scuff C tier. I'm like a C tier merchant. I love going to C tier.
Yeah, but it was really funny. It wasn't actually really funny. This is a sad story, apparently. I probably shouldn't say this on stream. I'll say it after we get the headsets
That's
off.
alright.
But I beat him by just doing Steve Jab because that move is. Against Fox, it's the best move in the
Yeah,
game, and
of
it's
course.
not close.
Of course.
Is there a move that's even comparable against Fox for how much just,
It was really good.
especially if you've like Stone, it's just like perfect for. It's just like the perfect one. You've got enough durability to do everything.
I'm not a super pro. I never decided to learn that character.
He's if he crits you if you like him.
Actually, he's one of my most played characters offline on my Switch technically because I had a flight to California where I just played Steve versus level 9 Ganon for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Alright, Doug Todd. Really making this fast one in this game for obviously SpacecrafT still. That's solid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doug Todd been able to play his game. Really SpacecrafT got slow down easily.
Oh, are we gonna die here?
Oh,
Great,
yeah,
great
that
up there. That probably kills.
That was wow, good DI. Potential upset.
Yeah, it's just what we're looking for.
Almost got him. Samus heavy. Oh. Hot. Cape, but doesn't kill. Yeah. Messed up his head guard.
Nice thing is, we've got a few tricks here.
Yeah, upset will definitely take it. That's how it does it. You gotta really come back after that.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the hard part because we're getting to the percent where. Example day.
We got game 5 here.
I didn't think the set would go to game 5. I'll be honest. I was underestimating.
I mean, game 1 was such like a big shutout for Doug Todd, right?
That's true as well.
And like, now it's looking so. I mean, that was good, obviously. But it's been like very, very back and forth. Samus. And your Samus need to go back to Samus. Alright. I'm excited. SpacecrafT potential to make a huge upset.
Yeah, I don't know if SpacecrafT has. I think this would be SpacecrafT's best. Well, I guess Sandy's, or if not Sandy, it's different Mega Man from the Midwest. It's also very cool. Sandy just used Crow to Twitter ads during MUI because they don't have a Twitter.
That's fair. That used to be me with our local NBA.
Ah, shit. That's a big break for Darren. Not a break, but
A big way to start the game for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
That could have been like a billion% too.
Don't get demoralized here. SpacecrafT.
It's such a tough thing to have with tether. Oh, I like SpacecrafT though. Not trying to go for like a stupid downer. That's never gonna work. Just like playing it steady, because that's how you're gonna win this.
Oh.
Okay, thank God.
Hey, we want to see the upset. A little bit. I don't have any really any sway for this. But obviously. Really good for game 5. Yeah, man. That's not what you want in SpacecrafT.
Well, we should think about what Jared wants. How about 50%? Oh my! No, I saw.
Alright, SpacecrafT. How do you start this? I'm just surprised the black team. I wonder what they have. I don't think SpacecrafT wants their game.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, that.
No, yeah, I was gonna save you from that. Good set from